It's the top of the hour on the Galaxy Zone Radio. Here's your monthly news roundup for January 2019 on the Galaxy Zone Radio at djjohnpetersradio.net. I'm John Peterz reporting. Milwaukee County Medical Examiner reports woman who died when SUV went into the KK River was pregnant. Third suspect arrested. Woman allegedly sent 159,000 texts after a single date, threatened to make sushi out of man's kidneys. And the news starts now. On the Galaxy Zone Radio on djjohnpetersradio.net, I'm John Peterz reporting. Milwaukee police on Wednesday, January 2nd, released surveillance video showing a pursuit that ended when a black Chevy Trailblazer went into the KK River on New Year's Eve, Monday, December 31st. 3 people were killed and positively identified by police as Shannon Neumer, 19, Charles Bearfield, 29, and Amelia Hernandez, age 2. Milwaukee County Medical Examiner confirmed that Shannon Neumer was several weeks pregnant at the time of her death. Police said it started with separate armed robberies occurring within less than 30 minutes. The first happened around 7 p.m. on December 31st near 14th and Greenfield. According to police, the victim advised he was checking fluids under his vehicle when 3 suspects approached him from a black Chevy Trailblazer and demanded money at gunpoint. Police said the victim was struck in the face by one of the suspects and his phone was taken. The suspects, 2 males and a female, then got back into an SUV and fled. 25 minutes later, police were called out to 23rd and Lapham. Officers found 2 victims at the scene. Police learned 2 suspects approached the victims, one brandishing a semi-automatic pistol and demanding valuables. Hours later, around 8:30 p.m., the SUV was spotted and a pursuit was initiated near Comstock and Arrow Street. The pursuit headed eastbound on Greenfield and continuing to the end of Greenfield, terminating at the 600 block on Greenfield. The vehicle then crashed into the KK River, submerging 30 feet to the bottom. Officials said attempts to recover the vehicle from the water Monday night were unsuccessful and had to be delayed until Tuesday when proper equipment and personnel were available. Police said Neumer and Bearfield were involved in earlier robberies on New Year's Eve, as was the 3rd male suspect. Police said the person was arrested and they'll be presenting the case to the district attorney in the coming days. Police noted that a firearm was recovered from the Chevy Trailblazer and it was determined to be the same firearm used in the robberies. If you're dating somebody and think the grass is greener on the other side, stay off the internet. In Paradise Valley, Arizona, a woman accused of bombarding a man with 65,000 text messages after a single date is now believed to have sent more than twice the amount. According to court documents, 31-year-old Jacqueline Adez of Phoenix sent the victim more than 159,000 texts, many of them threatening over a 10-month period starting in July 2017. One of the text messages stated, "I'd make sushi out of your kidneys and chopsticks out of your hand bones," according to police. Adez told investigators they met on a site called Luxy, which advertised that it can connect users with verified millionaires. Adez is being held without bond at the Maricopa County Jail after pleading not guilty to charges of stalking and criminal trespassing. Her trial is due to begin in February. In sports, the Milwaukee Brewers have acquired right-handed pitcher Bobby Whale and Adam Hill, along with infielder Felix Villarreal from the New York Mets, in exchange for outfielder Keon Broxton. The announcement was made Saturday, January 5th by General Manager David Stearns. The addition of Bobby Whale gives us another powerful arm in the bullpen, said Stearns. Bobby has the arsenal to be a very quality major league reliever and has dominated upper levels of minor leagues. Here's your weekend weather roundup for the week ending January 12, 2019 on the Galaxy Zone Radio at djjohnpetersradio.net. A storm system moving into the upper Midwest this morning will track eastward on Monday, reaching the East Coast by late Tuesday. Wintry precipitation is expected to spread from the upper Great Lakes into the Northeast. Accumulating snowfall is likely across parts of the upper peninsula of Michigan on Monday, where winter storm warnings are in effect. Snow moves into northern New England on Tuesday, with light snow continuing downwind of the upper Great Lakes as well. Light freezing rain or sleet is also possible along the southern fringe of this region from northern Wisconsin to the interior portions of the Northeast. In the west, some rain and mountain snow are expected to continue across parts of the Intermountain West and Rockies today. The next round of precipitation is likely to arrive on the west coast by Tuesday as a deep low pressure system moves into the eastern Pacific. Locally heavy rainfall is possible in the lower elevations of Northern California and the Pacific Northwest, with snow in higher elevations of the Cascades and mountains of Northern California. And you're up to date with the latest news and information for January 2019 on the Galaxy Zone Radio at DJJohnPetersRadio.net. I'm John Peterz reporting for the Galaxy Zone Radio.
Peterz Coast to Coast.
You are listening to the Galaxy Zone Radio on DJJohnPetersRadio.net. We invite you to check out our weekly show lineup, which happens every Monday through Saturday, Central Time, right here on the Galaxy Zone Radio. Morning Express with John Peterz from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Afternoon Jam with John Peterz, noon to 2 p.m. Big Daddy Radio Show with the one and only Big Daddy, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Power Drive with John Peterz from 4 to 6 p.m. Dance Tracks, Prime Time with John Peterz, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. And Night Talk with John Peterz from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. All shows are aired Central Time on the Galaxy Zone Radio.
Hey, yo, DJ, you're jamming to the hottest sounds in the mix with the wildest DJ. Wildest DJ. Wildest DJ. Wildest DJ. Crank the shit up.
Peterz Coast to Coast.